today I want to make a special video. It's more on the educative side of things, and I want to talk about the smoke screen strategy in Edison for the side deck. So yeah, I will show a deck list. So there's video have been made on this concept. It was mainly one I've seen from Bestmode, I believe. And so he was talking about the smoke screen side decking strategy. So for people who don't know, it's basically you play, let's say, strategy A. So in the main deck, let's say the main strategy here, strategy A, is to play the Lice one. I mean, it's a regular Lice one deck with the Judgment Dragon and still already a dark package with some Chaos Sorcerer, Track, Gods, main deck DG Crow, by the way. And you also have a second strategy, so let's say strategy B, which comes into play during game 2 and 3 in the side deck. And with this deck, as an example, you have the value, the turbo value package. So the main goal is to catch people off guard with the second strategy you have in the side decking. So let's say game 1, I'm playing Life One, so you might be playing like cards to counter the Light Spawn deck. So for example, even if it's not as much played as of now, but people used to side the Light Imprisoning Mirror, for example, and then you side in all the Dark Monsters, the value package, and it's try to catch your opponent off guard with a side deck that, well, you just take out the cards they were siding against, the cards that are weak against their side deck, and you put something completely different just to take an advantage of this. And also during game number 3, you also get an advantage because your opponent might think you're still on the strategy A with Light Sworn, or maybe they will think you're still keeping the strategy B with the turbo value, so they don't really know what to side, what to expect, and you really try to gain an advantage from this. So I think it's well, I think it's a pretty risky strategy, but it's something that works. And I think you saw in the previous video, I faced a burn deck that was using this strategy. So I wanted to share the gameplay to show to illustrate really the strength of the smokescreen strategy. So I will just share the game and see what we can learn from the match. So yeah, so when I was grinding to top 200, I played against this player who was playing Chainburn at the time. So I'm just gonna show the match. So I won the rock paper scissors, and yeah, and I had the Storm. So I was trying to set up for the Caius, and then I see my opponent set 4 cards. So I was expecting, of course, maybe a Solemn Judgment, less likely a Starlight Road. But I had the Caius for the starters, so that's why I went for the Heavy Storm. So I go for the Heavy Storm, and now he's reveals what's on. So since I see just deserts, I know he's Shenburn, and he's already drawing 4 cards. So this Heavy Storm kind of miss. He just force out the just desert. And now that I know it's Chainburn, I have to change my my ways of playing. So now the Caius play is not useful because there's nothing on the board. So I think I will just set the Phoenix Wind Blast. And I think this card is pretty good against Shenburn. I mean, in the main deck, I mean, it's better than Bottomless, for example, because you can just snipe one of the back row, stack it on top of the deck to make them miss a draw, which is pretty decisive against Shenburn. And it's also a way to reduce the chain link they can do if they want to use Chain Strike, for example, because you just take out a card, or you can make them miss the accumulated fortune. So yeah, it's a pretty good card. So yeah, I just said it, and now he's back with 7 cards in hand, so it's like my play never happened, the Heavy Storm never happened. And here he'll go for Order of Darkness. So now I know he's also playing Battle Fader, but you could have been expecting it. And then he set a monster. And the only monster I can be setting is Morphine Jar, or maybe something that can be destroyed by bottle, I guess. So I had to read it was Morphine Jar. So yeah, I can just go for Chaos and banish the Morphine Jar. So you want to chain, And yeah, here it's dealing quite a lot of damage. But it's fine because I'm still pretty high. But the thing is, I don't have much in hand to apply pressure. So he will draw 2 cards, and again, the just desert doesn't do much. So yeah, I'm really saving some life point on this one. So yeah, I know it's getting low to make a big chain link with only 4 cards. So we're getting there, even though I'm still not dealing any damage. And I'm just gonna fast forward because yeah, he goes for brain control. He tried to attack me with Kaius, so I will just use the Phoenix Wind Blast because I can't afford to take this much damage. So I go for Mizuki. A bunch of nothing happened, but now I see he's also using Trag, which is pretty bad, but I can just clear it with my Kaius, and this works. And I think he has another Battle Fader. No, he lets it happen. I just set the Phoenix Wind Blast. And you see there's so many cards that are very like big bricks in this deck. So for example here I sniped the threatening roar, but yeah, you see mirror force is completely useless against him. Even the girls, well, maybe it can't come up if I don't have anything on board, but yeah, there's so many cards that I want to take out trying the game number 2. And let me see, so yeah, I'll just go for another Caius. Yeah, I banish the emotional wall. I also have the Dark Dragon. I can try to clear everything. And yeah, he has Battle Fader and then this roar, but it doesn't really matter because I will win this one eventually. But yeah, going to game number 2. So here, what I've done is that I started out all my trap cards, right? So yeah, I just kept one dimensional prison, but like everything like bottomless, torrential tribute, mirror force, I took it out to put something a bit better, even though I don't have card for the burn decks. But now I'm gonna show both ends, and you'll see. He cited in a Machina package, and here it will really catch me off guard, just like I said. So you can go for gear frame. He search for the fortress, then you can set a bunch of cards, and also playing the Mystical Space Typhoon V-Storm. And now he just changed the strategy to go for the Machina Fortress beatdown. And since you side out almost every single of your traps, you can't really defend against the Machina Fortress. And that's exactly what happened. So again, I go for the heavy storm, but he kind of missed because he just drew 4 cards. He's also indicating the side decking breaker, the magical warrior. So everything in his hand is just pure aggression, and you don't see much of the burn cards. So no, I can't even attack with the Cerberus, which very sucks. So I just set the Flammable Magician, and I set the the Trapstone and the Deprison. But he has the heavy storm, so he can clear. Then he goes for the second gear frame. Then he can special summon 2 fortress. And now, just like that, in one turn, he will deal 36 and 25. Yeah. So he's not playing a single burn card, but I'm already done under 2k, and he clear all my board. And now I'm just in a losing situation because he will use both gear frame, equip both fortress. And now there's no real house. He also this Mystical Space Typhoon. And just like this, he won the game because I just took out the trap and he got me off guard with a whole different strategy. So yeah, that's really showcasing the strength of the smokescreen strategy. So now I saw the Machina strategy. I lose the game number 2, and now game number 3. What do I do? Do I side deck in the trap again, and I don't play around the burn cards, or not? Yeah, it's like a mind game. So I think I decided to play my deck with less traps. So yeah, I keep the trap stands because it's still playing much traps anyways, and yeah, this game will go because it doesn't have as an explosive start, but you can clear the trap stand, which would if you didn't clear the trap stand, I would have won the game because I could have negated everything in this single chain. But the Spirit Reaper will do some work, and that's pretty efficient against the Shenburn. So there's other card that can be even better depending of the matchup, and Spirit Reaper is one of them. So now, yeah, since he started decking more, let's say, aggressive cards, so things like Caius, Machina Gear Frame, and the Machina, the Breaker, he's losing steam and he doesn't deal much damage with the burn strategy. and yeah, it's getting better for me. So I would just yeah, try to go for game. I think he, no, it doesn't. So yeah, I'm banishing the Machina gear frame, and yeah, overall just dealing more damage. And Spirit Reaper just connecting again, so it keeps on piling up advantage for me. And yeah, yeah, you just try to find some answers, but yeah, I took back compulsory again in my deck because I saw the Machina gear frame, the Machina fortress, and I was afraid of it. And yeah, in the end, I could win the match, but. I think this smoke screen strategy was, I mean, this match was a nice example of the smoke screen strategy, and it really showcased the strength of it. So I think people should be aware, especially when you're playing against this kind of deck, the burn decks. I mean, the card on the light one, they can you can there's a very limited number of decks that can afford to side deck in or side deck out 15 cards, but Shenburn is one of them, and that's something you should be preparing for. It's also something to consider if your deck can afford it, and yeah, I think this match was a nice way to put it. And to showcase the strength of it. So I hope you learned something out of this, and yeah, just be prepared if you ever face off Shenburn again. They might have something special in the side deck. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.